What's up, good people? A couple of things in my head, so let me get these things out. Okay, here we go. It's agriculture. We're going to talk about agriculture, our food supply. A man that doesn't work don't eat, right? We know that, right? Um, if you ever want to suppress someone, you suppress someone with food. And let me tell you why I feel like we're going into a situation where it's going to be out of control. One of my weaknesses of education is agriculture. So I reached out to a friend of mine who is a rancher. They completely explained this to me, and I am just blown away. So you have three parts of this. And we're going to talk about three parts. We're going to talk about the rancher, we're going to talk about the feed lot, and we're also going to talk about the packing place. That's where we get your meat to ship out to the stores. So with the rancher has the cattle. They send the cattle to the feedlot to fatten them up. And we're only talking about beef right now. To fatten them up for at least 90 days. And from 90 days, they go to the packing place, that's where you get your meat to the stores. And then don't forget those three entities, okay? Now, the rancher primarily, their responsibility is to sell the cows. However, they have until 30 months. Why you say 30 months? Because of mad cow disease. Um, there is an FDA rule that says that the cows must be sold before 30 months. I guess slaughtered and sold before 30 months because of mad cow. Now, they go to the feedlot. The feedlots take the cattle and they send it to the packing place. You have immigrants who are working all three legs of it, right? So because they're working these packing places, they're needed, right? If you stop them like they did at Glen Valley and you are raiding those people, they took 74 people, that's going to reduce the food that comes to our supermarkets. The packing places are 18 months out, so which means that they work in a situation where 18 months in the future, right? So if anything were to happen, that disruption would occur. So they also are targeting these feedlots, okay? The feedlots is where they fatten up the cows, and immigrants are working there, especially with the cattle, especially with the corn, because that's how we get these big fat corn fed cows. So you're targeting immigrants, so you're taking that away, right? So now you're left with the ranchers, and the ranchers are still using immigrants to do a lot of their labor-intense jobs. All three of those are under threat. That's our food, okay? So our food is about to be dismal. We're already still riveting from COVID, and they're still trying to play catch up. Remember I said they have 30 months, okay? That's an FDA rule. You cannot buy direct from a rancher unless they are USDA approved in order for them to slaughter the cow and give it to you. You have to buy it from either a feed place in order to get it. So what does that mean in all of these terms? We're screwed. And the thing that is bothering me is that the majority of these ranchers voted for Donald Trump. The majority of these feedlot people voted for Donald Trump. The majority of these packing places like Cargill, Seaboard, all these people, they voted for Donald Trump. You know why? Because Donald Trump told them, listen, I'm only going after criminals. He lied to them. And then they believed him. And now they're suffering. So to me, what this says is that we're about to have imported food. Food coming from China, food coming from all those places. When I tell you racism is going to cost us and it's going to make us dependent on foreign food. We're already getting a lot of foreign vegetables, but foreign food because of racism. And one more thing, I need to say this too, because this needs to be said. The people who work at these packing places and these feedlots, give them a blessing. We should be grateful for these people working 12-hour shifts and in a slaughterhouse. I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat anything to you guys. I am not ever going to work at a slaughterhouse. You will never go work at a slaughterhouse. The smell of a cow that is dying will probably live with your memory forever. The hard working labor conditions, being out in the sun and helping 100+ degree weather, you won't do it. So I need to say this to you guys, that the ones that have decided to say, I'm going to go and do this and make an honest living so that we can benefit, to have steaks and burgers and all those things at our supermarket, we should be thanking them, because they're doing jobs that we don't want to do. Now, am I concerned to the fact that the Latino community voted for Donald Trump? Yes, they all was duped. I have no sympathy for that. I'm just bringing you the facts. They're going to do these jobs. Americans are not. And so since you're getting rid of this and rid of the people who are doing the jobs, like I said before, that means we're going to have foreign food. It is 350 million people in America. Where are we going to eat? Think about it.